Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Yessie. And yeah, that's who I am. No, okay. Good morning, guys. Today is a beautiful day. Surprisingly, I woke up early today. I actually woke up at 6:30 and I took out my dogs to walk already, so that is a huge accomplishment for me because my sleep schedule was really out of whack for the past couple of like 2 months, I'd say. So I'm really proud of myself, but I feel like I have a lot to do today and I feel like it's just so much to do that I don't even know where to start. Actually, let me see if I can read you guys my to-do list. Where is my phone? Okay. I actually also have been trying to be like a little more organized, so I made this like widget thing to like on my phone. So I'm gonna read you guys what I have to do. I have to make a lentil soup for the week. I have to cook some quinoa, cook the sweet potatoes, look at stickers, pens, and highlighters. That's totally not part of today's plan. I have to mop. I have to cut my dog's hair, and I also have to film some videos for like this brand that reached out to me on TikTok. I don't know where to start. Actually, I want to do something that's not even on my list completely, and that's to make some banana protein muffins, and I just haven't found like a recipe that I really like I'm gravitating towards too, because I only have certain ingredients here and I just don't want to go out and buy anything. So it's 7:39 right now, and yeah, also I broke out really bad last night. Like, what's the point of like even washing my face and doing my skincare if I'm just gonna break out? And it kind of hurts. So yeah, let's see what I decide to do. I'm also going to be filming this video on a new camera that I picked up. I have a month to see if I'm going to keep this camera or if I'm going to return it. Actually, the Insta360 Go Ultra, you guys let me know at the end of this video, what do you guys think of this camera? I lost my voice there for a minute. I am charging my Sony right now because it died on me. So I think I am gonna start off first with making a coffee. I feel like that is the best bet. So that is so good. That's what life is all about, like these little small moments. Okay guys, quickly I want to mention a couple different things that Insta360 made with their new Go Ultra camera compared to the Insta360 Go 3S. One of the first things coming from like the actual action pod, I believe it's called. Also, I'm not a tech savvy. I don't know certain things. I'm just telling you guys what I really like about this camera, and in general I love cameras. Okay guys, this is what I've noticed, and like of course I've read from their website and all that. So one of the first things actually is that you can actually zoom in through the action pod or like the screen. So all you gotta jump scare on the screen and it will zoom in. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. Another thing that I literally just discovered not too long ago, like today, is that you can actually pause the recording and continue where you left off. So and I literally just continued recording by clicking the screen, because there's like a little option at the bottom that allows you to do that. So I think that's actually really cool. Another thing, they actually changed the design to the camera itself. So now it's not like the little long one. It's, maybe I shouldn't say that, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So this is the Insta360 Go 3S. So as you can see, instead of this design, they came out with a whole different design. So now it's like a little square. That doesn't help you guys at all. Looks like, of course, can you guys see? So the design is completely different, but it's still pretty small. And honestly, I really like this design. I really like both, honestly. I'm not really like, I like this one better. I don't mind either or. I think that's kind of just like personal preference. If you guys want to be like really discreet, like vloggers or just in general recording, I think that's kind of something you know, user has to figure out. One of the key differences between the new design and this one is the grip handle. So the Insta360 Go Ultra now comes with a little grip right here on the side. So I really like that because sometimes this, I don't really like holding this. Honestly, again, kind of personal preference, but this one doesn't have what I'm talking about. So like if I wanted to record like this, it's a little tricky, and I can imagine like if you have big hands, you know, it's a little tricky. So what they did is they added this little grip handle part right here, which I think is really neat. What it looks like now. So I feel like it's just so much easier to kind of just like take this alone and kind of just, you know, film things, because it just feels safer. It feels more stable. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna drop it, and I don't really have to take anything else like the little mini pivot stand and stuff like that. So I really like that. Honestly, I think that's pretty cool. That alone, not gonna lie, kind of sold me. Another cool feature is that now you can actually connect an external mic. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I have nothing connected with this camera, so all the sound is coming from this camera alone. I don't know how it sounds. I might have to edit because I feel like there's a couple things that are going on, kind of overstimulating me. But with this one, you cannot do that. You can only use whatever came with the camera, so no external mic connected. Another cool thing, they also now you can insert a micro SD card in here, and this one you cannot. You can only use the storage that came with this camera. So this is the 128 gigabyte camera. So if you use that up, that's all you got, and you know, you kind of have to go back in and, you know, delete footage, which I normally do in general, but it can kind of be annoying to do that, you know, all the time, especially if you use this camera often. It can be quite annoying. So I think that the new micro SD card option is really cool. So like I said, I am not a tech savvy. I don't know like all the specifications, all the, you know, all that stuff. I just am telling you guys what I really like about this camera and what I look for in a camera, just because I feel like a camera should be easy, simple, just grab and go. Like those are the type of cameras that I really like. I'm enjoying this camera, okay guys? I'm not gonna lie. But like I said earlier, I have a month to figure out if I'm gonna keep this camera or not. And if I am gonna go ahead and sell this one because I don't need two cameras. Let's get on to the video. Okay guys, so it is now 9:01. I have my little soup going on here. I made this dish once and now it's become like my whole identity. I love it. I crave it literally all the time. I've like tweaked the recipe from the one I found on TikTok. Oh, it turns out so good all the time. I always feel like whenever I make a soup or like a stew, I always feel like I add a little bit too much like liquid, such as like water, but in the end it kind of just like simmers down and it comes out to like the perfect consistency. I thought about that today. I'm like, oops, I think I added a little bit too much water, but it works out. It literally works out all the time. I can now officially cross out that. Let me show you guys on my thing. We are gonna check mark it off and it will literally disappear. I hope you guys saw that. So now I am gonna move on to mopping because the floors are really starting to get to me. I haven't mopped in like a week after it stopped raining, so yeah, it's time. It's time. Finished filming a brand video for this freckle pen, which by the way I am wearing right now, and I love the way this looks on me. I don't know, I've never thought to try one of these, but it's actually really cool. It's by Unico's Beauty, and it comes with like a blush and a freckle pen on the other end, which I think is really cool. So definitely check them out. So anyways, I think now it is time. It's literally exactly 12. I am going to journal a little bit because I am slowly but surely getting back into my journaling era. I like to do like a little prompt, usually at the end of the day, kind of like how do you say it? Self-growth, self-reflection and all that. But I think I'm gonna do it right now because it's quiet. I have time, and I just feel like if I do it later, I'm not gonna actually do it later, so I need to do it now. Doesn't the virtue makes more over. Okay guys, so I'm gonna share with you guys the journal prompt. So here it is. It's what's one habit I'm slowly outgrowing, and what new version of me is taking its place. And yes, I am going to read to you guys my journal prompt because I am totally open to sharing with you guys my most vulnerable inside moments. So this is what I wrote. This took a bit of thinking, but honestly, I'd say slowly gaining control over my impulses. For example, when my boyfriend would ask me if I wanted an apple pie, I would almost always say yes. But lately, I've been having more self-discipline by saying no, and that is not just the apple pie, but also other things that don't align with who I want to be, who I want to become. The new version of me is more disciplined, having control over things that are going to help me in bettering myself physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. So I'd say that is my answer. Usually, I like doing these because it kind of helps me realize things that sometimes I don't really see in myself, and then, you know, I'm kind of hard on myself. But I really like this because I feel like it helped me realize that I'm replacing old patterns with new ones, you know, like I'm choosing to say no to things now that don't align with who I am trying to be. Like I'm trying to get healthier, I'm trying to slim down a little bit. I like the little things that sometimes we may not notice about ourselves, but you know, when you sit down and kind of self-reflect and take some time to think about that, it makes you actually realize like, holy crap, like yeah, that's right, like I'm breaking old patterns, I'm making new habits. Because this one did take me a little bit of time to think about, because I couldn't think about anything, and then that literally just came up like, oh, you know what, I've noticed that I've been saying no to a lot of the things that I would normally say yes to. So yeah, that's like the most fun part about journaling. So if you guys want to, you guys can choose this journal prompt and write down below if you guys choose to share anything you might have noticed about yourself, and trust me, it's gonna feel so much better. Okay guys, we're back. It's been a couple hours. I took a really fat, awesome hour nap. It felt so good. I feel so refreshed, and I also took a really warm shower. I did some skincare, and now I'm gonna do some press-ons. I haven't put on any sort of nails in the last couple of months, so I'm really proud of myself because I've been trying to really look out for my nails. I think it's time. I found these really cute press-ons from Marshalls, and these are some of the most expensive press-ons I've ever bought. They were like $12.99, so I'm hoping they're good. They're really cute. They're kind of like a pinkish red with like a sparkly French tip on them. I'm watching a tutorial because I really want to make sure that these press-ons last. So she seems like she has the right idea, plus I have the same glue as her, so I'm really excited to put these on. But first, I am gonna make myself a coffee because I'm craving one. So yeah, let's get to it. So these are what my nails look like right now. They're not too bad. Trust me guys, my nails used to be really bad, so we're done with my nails. This is what they look like. I think they're super cute, but honestly I don't know if they're gonna last that long because the glue was kind of hard to work with. It dries really fast, so if you are gonna use this glue, you definitely have to work really fast. But other than that, I think they're cute. I love tapping. It's like my favorite thing when I have nails on. It's like I tap on every single little thing. I don't know why, but I either have really weirdly shaped fingernails, but I feel like my nails sometimes come out crooked. Like this nail, it grows out crooked, so it's not me, guys, okay? It's just my nails. I think I am gonna end the video here only because I don't have anything else going on, and I have really been enjoying keeping the videos really short. So let me know what you guys thought of today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please don't forget, I was about to say please forget please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, let me know what you guys thought about this new camera. Again, it's the Insta360 Go Ultra. It's their latest release, the upgraded version of the Insta360 Go 3S. Let me know what you guys thought about the quality, the sound quality. I did get to film a little bit in low light imaging here when I was doing my nails, so let me know what you guys thought about that. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you guys next time. Bye.